Good afternoon. Hello. Oh my goodness. It's so good to see you today. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for joining me. Today, well, first of all, I just want to start by saying hello. I am your coach, B.Von Squires, and today we are sponsored by Spirit Source Connection. Um, if you are new, I want to say welcome, welcome, welcome. And you are in a safe place. You're welcome here. And of course, we talk about things that are spiritual in nature that you're definitely not going to hear in everyday dinner conversation. Of course, we didn't learn these things in school, like maybe perhaps we should have. But guess what? You get to come here so that you can hear about all the things that are going to build you up as a multi-dimensional spiritual being. You have the capability of accessing energy from the universe. And I just want you to know that you are not alone. You're not alone in your struggle. You're not alone in life. You're not alone in your healing journey, which brings me to why we're here today. Okay, so before I go any further, I want to say if you are returning, oh my goodness, I could not make it without you. I thank you so much for your love and your support. Thank you for supporting me over the years. And I just could not do this without you. And the thing about it is, when I first started Willingness Wednesday back in 2020, I had no idea what it would actually turn out to be. I wanted to do some wonderful things for my life to take it to the next level and to access my healing and growth in a spiritual way. And I thought, you know what? I need to let people know this. Some people don't have the wherewithal to go research these things. People don't have time for that. But I made it my mission to come here and talk to you about things like, let's say, Deepak Chopra. We did Deepak Chopra, the seven spiritual habits of success. We did Stephen Covey, the 7 habits of highly effective people. We were able to become proactive and operate in a energy of forward healthy movement. And because of all of the things that I was researching and bringing to you, I wasn't just bringing them here just to bring them here. I was bringing them here to help you understand how to apply these concepts to your life. And so what I did is I applied them to my life. I applied them to the point that my life became overwhelming with God's wonderful, amazing blessings. Oh my goodness. I wrote out the vision. I dreamt about the house I wanted to live in. I dreamt about the career I wanted to have. And today, this is how I live. I'm in the home that I always wanted. And I have the job and career that has gone to another level that I didn't even expect. So what I'm saying here is, because I have applied the spiritual principles that I have showed to you, I have results for you today. Oh my goodness. Back a while ago, God said, write the book. And I didn't know exactly what book he wanted me to write. I thought he wanted me to write a book of like an autobiography of my life. So I started writing an autobiography of my life. And, life just continued to happen, and I put it in the drawer and never looked at it again. And then back in July, God said, call the publisher. Huh? He said, call the publisher. I said, oh my goodness, he is serious about this book. So I called the publisher, Sharon Mason. Oh my goodness. Love that relationship. .com, I believe it is, but Sharon Mason is the one to go to if you want to publish a book. If you have a book written or not written, in my case, she's the one to help you. She's so patient and so loving and caring. So make sure you reach out to Sharon if you have a book that you want published. I went to her. I was thinking that she would be the first stop in the publishing process, but nope, she's actually the last stop in the publishing process. And so when I got with her that day, we went ahead and jumped on in. We jumped in with both feet, and we got me an ISBN number. And the ISBN number is just a catalog number so that people are able to purchase the book through outside sources. So we got myself an ISBN number. We put it in stone, and oh my goodness, it's a thing. Oh my goodness. Now, guess what? You better write that book. So I started writing the book. I gave myself a deadline of February the 27th for the actual book launch. Right now we're in pre-sales, but you know what? after writing the book and getting it all completed, I said I wanted to do this for the year of 2022. 2022 was such an outstanding bang up year for me. It started with a bang, with the house, with the career, all of the traveling, and it ended with a super bang with a book being written about my trauma and my healing. And today we're going to reveal the book. I haven't seen it yet. I have it right here. Oh my goodness, I got it yesterday. And I said, you know what? I don't want to open this by myself. I want to open this with the people who have been supporting me along this journey. Woo, here we are. Here it is, guys. It's in here. Ah. I knew I'd be emotional, so I wanted to, oh my goodness. Look. Oh my goodness. The energy harvest, the spiritual model for the enhancement of your life. Look at this. Oh my goodness. The colors are so vibrant. They're so vibrant. The feel of the pages. Oh my God. Look at this. Oh. When I went into this book, I had no idea what it was going to do for me. I came into this book as a victim, but at the end of this process, I was victorious. I came into this book injured, and through the process of writing it, God healed me more than I could have ever imagined. I came in here injured, and I left out invincible. Oh my goodness. It feels so good in my hands. It has like a nice glossy feel to it. Oh my goodness. I actually dedicated the book. I'm going to read the dedication for you, okay? Here's what it looks like. Can you see that? It's me and mom laying there in the bed. And when I wrote this book, I could only think of my mom, because she wrote a book. And I'm thinking, I am truly my mother's child, because here I am. I have my own book. And I'm just so grateful and just so honored that God chose me to write this particular book. This particular book talks about trauma, and it walks you through my healing process and the way that you can also use this process to heal your trauma. We have many chapters. Well, actually, there are 4 chapters in the book. The first chapter is identify. This is where you identify your trauma. The second chapter is set. This is where you begin to look outside of yourself for solutions, where you gain the power of your higher power, or God as you understand him, your source, whatever you deem to call the name. It doesn't matter. It's the power. It's the positive energy that has the power to change your life is the actual essence of the power, not what you call him. But when I say higher power, when I say source, when I say God, that's what I am talking about. The positive energy force that only comes from the creator. That's what I mean. Now, you can have your own meaning, but that's what I mean when I talk about this. I know Jesus is my Lord and Savior, and I will never, ever, ever need another Lord and Savior. But I also understand that not everybody believes in God. And so this right here is not a religious book. It is a spiritual book that allows us to concentrate on the spiritual principles of success, of healing, of the universe. Because when we concentrate on the spiritual principles, everyone has the availability for this healing. Whereas when we concentrate on religion, it's so divisive. And if it's a Catholic book, oh, the Baptists won't read it. Or if it's a Presbyterian book, oh, the Muslims won't read it. But when we talk about spiritual principles that are never in conflict with each other, then we all have the same ability to heal. And that's what this book is. It is a healing process. And so chapter 3, we get to talk about achieve. This is where the energy of the process actually changes, and we start looking at how we have grown over the last 2 chapters after looking at all of the painful invisible injuries that we have sustained, after talking about it, after writing about it, there are some probing questions in this book that will help you get to the core of what your issue is, not to continue to put band-aids over the issues, not to continue to act out in ways that do not serve your highest good, just so that you don't have to feel the pain of the injuries. Okay, so in chapter 4, then we talk about sustaining our health, sustaining our healing, sustaining it through prayer and meditation and exercises. At the end of the book, I actually have 7 guided meditations, one for each day, that you can apply to your life, that you can actually take a look at and say, hey, you know what? I'm going to read these each day or each week. And it's also a little spoiler because I'm coming out with a 31-day meditation book that's going to just provide you with a new meditation each day, something new to think about, something new to engage your mind, to engage your spirit, to engage your body. We have to be engaged in all these areas so that we can continue to grow and be healthy. But I did tell you that I was going to read you the dedication, so I'm going to do that right now, and then we'll wrap up. Okay, so the dedication. Thank you to those who believed in me and those who did not. Those who saw my potential whenever I could not. Thank you for fanning the flames of my desire. Thank you to my siblings. It could not have been easy growing up with an empath for a sister. I always had to have my way. I always had to understand. I always had to try to manipulate the situation so that I could try to understand what I was feeling. As an empath, you have the ability to feel the energy of others. So a lot of times I wasn't sure what I was feeling or if those feelings even belonged to me. But over the years, I have come to understand that I am an empath, and I've been able to separate my energy from that of others so that I don't become unmanageable in my life or in my thinking, in my feeling, in my behavior. Now, most of all, thank you, Mama. You always made me feel like I could accomplish anything. And she did. She used to tell me, oh, you're so brilliant. Oh, Benita, God has blessed you. You're just so brilliant. And I love her for that. I love her for speaking into me because I needed it so much. She said those things even when I didn't feel like I deserved to hear them. You kept the faith and continued to speak life to me. I could feel your prayers in my darkest times of need. Thank you for introducing me to angels. They have saved my life on many occasions. My mother was so adamant about making sure that her children knew about angels and that they were there to help us in our times of need, that they're there to protect us. And God has assigned angels to us. And I have never, ever forgotten that. And through my years and different situations and circumstances, I have found myself healed and helped by angels. Couldn't see them, but I could certainly feel them. I was in a car accident and I was fishtailing down. And as I hit, I didn't have a seatbelt on. This was back before click it or ticket. I didn't have a seatbelt on. And as I hit the bridge, I felt myself going up out of my chair towards the windshield. But I felt the arms of the angel holding me down in my seat so that I didn't fly through the windshield. So I do believe in angels. I've had angel contact, and I know you have too. You may not have realized it, but they're always there in the background, helping us out in things that we cannot do for ourselves. Okay, because of you, I have a special relationship with the Creator, and for that, I am eternally grateful. Thank you for the example of grace you showed in the face of difficulty. I watched my mom go through a whole lot, and she always had a graceful heart. She never had anything negative to say, and she always saw the good in people. And I just love that about her. It says, because of you, I am courageous and strong. Mama, you dared to dream, which that's the book she wrote. Margaret, who dared to dream, she dared to dream. My mom dared to dream about what her life could be. She lived vicariously through me with all of my activities and adventures through life. It was so fun sharing those things with her. And she showed me the way. And so thank you for showing me what is possible, Mom. I'm so thrilled to be able to share this wonderful workbook with you. Before I leave, there's something else I want to do before I leave. I want to, okay. There is a self-assessment in the beginning of the book where you can just kind of assess where you are and what your spiritual needs are. I love this book. I'm just so grateful, that I went into it maybe with a victim mentality, but I did not come out of it with that same mentality. I came out of this process, of this writing process, feeling whole and feeling complete. And I hope that you will feel the same way, that you will have your own spiritual awakening and your own healing as a result of the Energy Harvest, a spiritual model for the enhancement of your life. Thank you guys so much for your love and support. Thank you for allowing me to be your coach. And I hope that you will go on my website, Compliments of Joshua Gabrielson. If you'll go there, it's www.spiritsourceconnection.com. There you will find the pre-order link for the book, which is a little bit cheaper than you'll find it on Amazon. So I just want to let you know that it's there for you, along with blogs and a personal development plan. We're going to talk about that next week, a little bit more about what you can expect from the website and what things we have for your preparation for this year coming. Thank you so much. I love you guys. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, beautiful, beautiful, give yourself a break Saturday. And I'm going to give myself a break. And I love you. And I will talk to you again soon. Bye bye. Oh, and in the meantime, don't want to forget this. In the meantime, I'm going to ask God to bless you real good and give you all the things that your heart desires. And if you are in the process of manifesting, I want to let you know that that thing that you are hoping for, that thing that you continue to manifest for, is on its way to your door, on its way to your life. I just want you to be happy and blessed, just as blessed and happy as I feel today. Thank you guys so much again. Love you. Bye bye.